video. It's a Memorial Day 2025. I'm going to give a round the layout tour running a locomotive and show you some of the things we were able to get finished. One of the big ones is I finished this backdrop. I mentioned this in previous videos. This scenery is just fantastic, and it really looks a lot like what you would see on the upper deck I'm talking about. On this branch line of the Reading, the Catawissa branch, much of the scenery is fairly similar to this, and I'm real happy how that turned out. So I'm going to run a train today from the town of Tamaqua westbound all the way into West Milton, and I'm going to use this Reading T1 freight engine again. So here goes. I have the portals in for the Tamaqua Tunnel. Next time I'm going to build the hillside or the mountain above it. You can see I've got the creek in, roughed in, using Sculptamold primarily. The train has just passed East Mahanoy Junction and is now entering the Catawissa branch. This is going to be the interchange at Hawks with the Central Railroad of New Jersey. You can also see that I've gone ahead and enclosed the two helixes. This one I'm working on right now. So the train will enter the helix and disappear for a bit. I made that mainly out of masonite. When the train gets to the top, it'll probably have climbed 800, 900 feet in elevation. As in real life, it will come to the town of Lofty, where there was a Y at one time for turning pusher locomotives. And momentarily, the train will exit the helix, and I'll slow it back down a bit. One more piece I'm going to have to purchase of backdrop for the top. The bottom will end up being painted sky blue. I've got the portals in for this tunnel, which is called the Lofty Tunnel, and I'm going to have to build a mountain to that. You can see the train kind of coming along the ridge line here, as it somewhat does in real life. It's going to go over the Ringtown Fill. It's going to go through the Schumann Tunnel, which I will build, across this viaduct bridge, and eventually into the town here of Catawissa. There's the Catawissa station. Crosses the Susquehanna River. And coming around to the other side here It's going to come to the community of Danville, Pennsylvania here. And you can see I've gone ahead and installed the Chillisquaque Creek stone arch viaduct and bridge. That seems to work real well. Train's now going into the second helix. I'll speed it up a little bit. The second helix, that one's pretty well finished. And I'll probably have some type of mountain scenery coming up, into this area. Trees or hillsides or cliffs. So, once the train comes downhill and is finished, it's going to come to this interchange at the village of Rupert, which is a Lackawanna interchange. So the train is about down, as you can see. And here it is. As you can see here, I've got the creek finished too. And it's going to have a covered bridge, just like in real life. It's then going to go past a small town called Mooresburg here. And eventually, we'll come into the town of Milton, Pennsylvania. Which I have all the industries already in. We'll cross the Susquehanna River and come into the other side of the staging yard in the town of West Milton here. And that's the staging yard, which I'll eventually get wired up so it works properly. So basically, I'm almost back to where I started the video. I did that at a lot faster speed than these trains would have actually operated. It should probably take roughly 15 minutes or so for a train without any stops, which is unlikely, to traverse this branch. At a scale 25 to 30 miles an hour was how fast the freights ran. Before I came up here, I worked on some of these other engines here. Seemed to be doing pretty well. I put some keep alives in them. I changed out a few decoders, but those camelbacks there, should all be doing fine by now. And we got this nice passenger train with a G2 Pacific sitting here, and got that nice little 460 that's got a keep alive in it too. And then I got the couple of Mikados here, which seem to operate pretty well. So there may still be some work to do on a few of these locomotives, but for the most part, they're not too terrible off. I'm actually debating if I continue to have any kind of power interruptions at any of the turnouts, because I have ground throws here, Caboose Industries ground throws. To actually power the frog of the turnout, I would have to use a circuit board device called a frog juicer, and if I end up having issues from here out with some of these engines stalling at the turnouts, I will probably have to break down and power all the frogs and It'd be a little pricey, but I don't know. I think they're around 15 bucks each. Some of them I think you can get that can power up to like 6 frogs at a time. But in any event, so what I've primarily gotten done this weekend is I've got the helixes all in. I've got the upper backdrops, 99% done except for that last 4 feet. I'm real happy with how those have turned out. I plan, as I say, to I'm going to use cardboard strips and plaster casting material, which I have a ton of it, to fabricate the hillsides above these tunnels and obviously other areas on the layout. But that'll probably be the next thing I do, is to get these tunnels finished off. There's 3 of them. The one in the second level here, the Tamaqua tunnel here, the Schumann's tunnel there. And then there's going to be a lot of other areas that are going to have scenic forms done, but I'll just do them a little bit at a time, I suppose. So in any event, thanks for watching. That's a quick layout update. Come around here one more time. Like I said, those are just fantastic, those backdrops. From a company called Train Junkies. And I'll have to do some kind of transition here because this is a different backdrop type. A little bit of a transition here, but I can figure that out. And then these ones all pretty much mesh all the way around to the far side of the layout there. So that's kind of a quick update. Appreciate you watching it. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.